Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, Kim, it was great to see you out at the house today. What a nice house. Great location, too, by the way. Let's go up on top, take a look at the top of the chimney. So somebody's been doing a little concrete work up there. You can see it all over the roof. But anyway, they used a concrete mix. Code requires a sand mix, but to be honest with you, there's a crown underneath this. All they did was pour it on top, and there's no cracks in it, so it's not leaking, and that's the idea of it. So I'm going to give you a pass on that. Chimney caps are not code required in the state of North Carolina. It's a wise thing to do to keep the birds, the squirrels out, and as you can see, keep water from pouring down the chimney. But they're not code required. Sellers do not have to do anything about that. Let's take a look at the flue system itself. This is in the smoke chamber area, shooting up. This is shooting down. You could see that the original mason kind of staggered these flue sections. These flue sections are 9 by 18 this direction, and then they're 2 feet in length. And as the chimney's built up, these are stacked one upon the other. It's supposed to be mortared at the joints. You can see there's never been any mortar here. And they're staggered a little bit. I'm not seeing a big problem with that, other than the fact that sometimes it can cause a poor draft. Poor draft means a little bit of smoke coming back into the house. A little bit of smoke coming back into the house can be fixed. So it's inexpensive. We'd probably start out by installing a smoke guard, a couple $100, and that would take care of that. But we don't know that we have the problem. The only way you're going to know is when the winter temperatures come in. That's when you can build a fire successfully. You can't build a fire in the summertime. All fireplaces would smoke in the summertime. So the natural draft depends on a cold temperature outside. It's got to be at least 30 degrees colder outside than inside. Typically it's 70 degrees in a person's house, 40 degrees or colder outside's good draft. So no way of testing this for you, just giving you some heads up on it based on my 40 years of experience. All right, let's take a look inside. They just painted everything here, right? So it looks nice and clean. Painting the firebox inside doesn't hurt it a bit, not a smidgen. Sometimes people think, oh, it's going to catch on fire, whatever. Never happened. Never happened. Wherever the fire actually touches the paint, it'll burn away, and you'll end up seeing brick behind there. Aside from that, there's no problem with that. Contractors paint fireboxes all the time, so I don't see a problem with that. Dampers working, no problems with that. There is some missing mortar in the firebox area at the surround, where the surround meets the hearth extension. It's called a profile joint. It's a code violation, safety violation, needs to be repaired. I've given you a price on doing it. If the contractor wants to fill it with refractory cement, that's okay too. Just needs to get done. Questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.